Hi there, this is Steve McKay. I'm an agent at the Personal Mortgage Group, and I'm going to walk you through our debt consolidation calculator. This is something that we built for those clients who are looking to maybe optimize their cash flow a bit more and see what their options are, see if there's any way that they can open up some cash because these days with debt building as quickly as it does, it's easy to get out of hand, and that's what we're here to do, to help you figure that out. So I've just pre-populated this one to save a little time. It's basically all we need to know is your current mortgage amount, whatever the balance is, the interest rate that you've got, and whatever the remaining amortization is. So for instance, if you had a 25-year mortgage and it's been 4 years since you got that mortgage, you have 21 years remaining on your AM. That's important because it establishes what your payment is and how much interest you're paying. And so if this looks familiar, that should be what your payment is if all of this information is correct. The second part that we're looking at is is the debt outside of the mortgage. So in this case, let's say we've got a couple credit cards. So you enter in what you've got, car loan and a Visa, and put in your balances, $4,000 in this case, $25,000, $8,500, and the interest rates, of course. Credit cards are pretty bad, 19% for instance, 12.5. All of this information you can find on your statements, on your monthly statements. And then what your payments are, just to give you an idea of how much you're paying now versus what you will be paying later. It tells you what your interest payments are as they stand, just alone. So in this case, we've put all of this information in. There's about $37,000 worth of debt here, $37,500. And our interest payments per month are $876, which is pretty severe. So the calculator, after putting all this in, it basically populates an idea of what you could be paying if you were to package this up through Personal Mortgage Group. So say the old mortgage was $225, we've added our $37,500 of debt into the mortgage, then we would have a new mortgage of $262,500. That's assuming that the equity in the house supports that, which is something that we'll establish with you. And we would reset the amortization to 30 years to sort of open up cash flow, and you'd be looking at really a new payment of $1,000 a month, which if you compare that to what you were paying between the mortgage and just all of the debt that you had, you were looking at around $2,100 a month. That opens up quite a lot of cash flow. That's $1,000 that you could be spending on lifestyle or whatever. And even more importantly, it's all about this interest that you saved by doing it at a low mortgage interest rate as opposed to a credit card. So give it a spin, and when you're done and you've got your results, give us a call at the office, 905-546-0550, and we'll see if we can help you.